I think everyone I know, Juuls. And I know probably 400 kids.
Every single person you know Juuls.
At my lunch table, we pass it around. Left is law. I'm Eloise Kane, 16 years old. I go to New Trier High School.
Can you describe the first time you ever even heard of vaping?
So I was friends with this friend group called Drugs Not Hugs. And they were kind of the stoner crowd. And they were like, Eloise, have you tried vaping before? And I was like, I've never tried vaping. And my best friend at the time, Jesus, was like, Eloise, want to hit my Juul? And I was like, sure. And I hit it and I was like, my life was changed. I know a lot of college kids Juul.
Vape God.
One day no one was vaping, and all of a sudden a whole school is vaping, and then it just passes on like a freaking disease. You know what? It probably started when I was smoking squares, actually, because when you're drunk, nicotine feels amazing. It just rushes through your body and makes you tingle in all the different types of ways. And so I got a vape to wean myself off of that, made sure I stopped bumming squares and smoking them at parties because I had my vape and I didn't need any. And the problem with that is then you're vaping regularly and all of a sudden, again, you're a nicotine addict. And funny enough, because vaping relaxes your bowels, it gives you nicotine shits. You know what that is? Nicotine shits is when you have a certain amount of nicotine and you haven't had it in a while and all of a sudden you just gotta take a shit.
Is that preferable? Do you like it? No.
Cause see, when you're out with your friends and you get a square and all of a sudden you're just chilling and you gotta poop, that sucks. It's where's the nearest bathroom?
You have to be 21 in the city to get packs of Juuls. You can order them online or you can get them from your local vape shop. I have my parents go and get it for me.
I'm not really sure what vaping is. I know what smoking is.
I don't think they fully understand it, but I think they know enough.
So what is a Juul?
A Juul is a grocery store, as far as I know. Juul-Osco. So I'd go there. There's Dominic's, there's Treasure Island, and then there's Juul. And then they have a drugstore there. When did I first find out my daughter's vaping?
Well, I was laying in bed.
I guess I was at church, and we came back from Mass.
My mom woke me up, and she was like, is that a vape? And I was like, it's not mine, it's not mine.
And she mentioned that she once tried vaping.
I talked to my dad, I was like, yo, Dad, I need my vape. And he was like, I got you, fool. Don't even worry about it.
Why are the parents concerned? Because maybe they don't have daughters like I do that are honest. I know my daughter tried it once.
I vape a lot. I vape a little more than the average person does. I vape at school during passing periods, or I'll be like, can I go to the bathroom? And then they think I'm just taking a shit or something. I'm just vaping in the bathroom.
I have no desire to vape. I have no desire to see smoke come out of my head. Unless, of course, I'm grilling. And then sometimes when you're grilling, the steaks will burn and smoke will come and it'll look like smoke's coming out of my head. But other than that, that's probably the only time I want to see smoke come out of my head.
It's just beautiful the way the properties of smoke and the way it just drifts.
Your parents know you smoke?
Hell no, what the fuck? Honestly, if my mom knew I ever smoked squares, she'd lose her shit. Much less vaping. My mom's Jamaican, and so she sees smoke and she's like, what the fuck? She doesn't care what kind of smoke it is. It's smoke to her. She thinks the Game Boy's the TV, so how is that gonna equate?
Mostly it has a bad connotation, especially with parents. Well, they put it in the newspaper and they put up nicotine detectors in our bathrooms, but they're like, it's so bad for you, and there's Juul's not cool, up on our walls, and there's graffiti in the bathroom that Juul is life, just take a hit and take a shit, stuff like that. I wrote that one, I'll admit to it. So if you let your friend rip your Juul, it's called chooching. They're chooching off of you, and in result, they're being a fiend from chooching. A lot of people call it Julio, the chooch machine. These are the pods. This is the battery. It's also called a shaft. Fun fact. No, you were really interested in that. If you're in a circle, you have to pass left. Rip, rip, pass. You can do that, which is Juul. The J, U, and the L.
And just like all the trick names and stuff like that, the Bane, the French Inhale. What else? I mean, there's this one that I like. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's called the Angry Dragon, but that might be just a sex move. If you're really that into it, you just YouTube every trick and do it in your bed for hours. Not necessarily I would do that, but these new Trier kids seem to.
It's like a lot of people at New Trier like smoke weed and like do drugs. Like it was just kind of the like attachment.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
No, that's nasty.
So what's the difference in your mind?
Fuck.
What are you smoking when you smoke?
It's just pure nicotine and like probably some other crap in it. Who knows?
It's pretty obvious why you wouldn't want to smoke cigarettes all the time, because I don't want to die at 40 from cancer. And yeah, I mean, there's not really any proven bad side effects to vaping yet, because it hasn't been around that long, and so no one's died from it. Heck, it hasn't even been out long enough for anyone to die from it.
Honestly, like there's no like health concerns or anything about it yet because it's a like newer thing. So we're all gonna die.